Good morning. I am here to decorate in my Laurel Denise Christie planner for the week of September 8th through 14th. This week I have kit 740 from Planner Kate, which is the back to school kit. My daughter's first day of school was the week that I'm filming this, which is the week before this. But I wanted to do a beach kit for this week because we're going to the beach. So I am doing the back to school kit for, excuse me, her first week back to school, like her first full week back to school. So this will be our new normal for the next 18-ish years. That's not true. I don't know what her plans are for college or anything like that. So I am going to start with the top strips. So I'm going to flip this over. So we have not yet gone on our, trip yet. We are leaving today. Actually, today is the 4th, and so we will be leaving today, which is good. My mom and daughter are heading out first. They will be the lead crew, if you will. And then my sister, I don't know exactly when my sister is heading out. Her husband isn't coming, but she's gonna come. And then my husband and I will leave whenever I really am like done with work stuff, which I would assume is not a full day because it won't need to be, and you know, it's just not that big of a deal. So to leave a little bit early from my work. I did take tomorrow off of work, so I'm not gonna be bringing my computer, which is really fun. I think last year when we went, I brought my work computer. You know what? I can't remember at all if I brought my work computer last year. But I talked to my employee and I was like, hey, are you okay if I'm completely gone on payday? And she was like, nope, I can cover everything, boss. And so, and my boss will accept every single PTO request if it's like for a single day. I mean, she'll accept most for if they're more than one day too, but if it's for a single day, she's always like, oh yeah, take it. Which is pretty nice. All right, got my week of sticker there. I don't want to lose where I am. So I got that. And for this kit, I actually bought the little date headers, brushstroke date headers, because they were all different colors and I really liked it. So I bought these and I just adored them. I love these headers, but I don't necessarily need to buy them every single time when I have so many date headers for myself, like of the rounded date headers. And so it's like, but these ones are too stinking cute. Cat fur. So I was like, oh, I have to get these. Oops. And I am happy that I did, because yeah, obsessed. So my daughter's first day of school was yesterday. She had so much fun. She loved it. She also had a swim assessment for our swim club. She says she wants to do it, but we don't have to sign up until the 8th. So we have a little bit of time to continue to talk about it today, to see if she really does want to do it, because think she does, and I think she thinks she does. But, you know, it's a big commitment to... It's not straight, is it? But yeah, it's a big commitment to sign up for another extracurricular. These are different. That doesn't bother me. So I will talk to her more about that this week. She is definitely not like ready for swimming, like a swim team, but she is. I don't know. It's like a weird... She's ready, but she doesn't think she's ready. She thinks she's still very, very scared in the pool and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to be like, you are ready. You can do this. You can do this. And so we'll see. It would be the same day. Half of it would be the same day as her ballet. So she has ballet on Tuesdays this year. And swimming would be on Tuesdays and Thursdays after ballet. A little bit after. Her ballet ends at 4:45, and this, hopefully I'd get into the 6:15 one, so hopefully she would, you know, have a little bit of time. We could go get dinner somewhere, stuff like that. Which I think she could handle. She's a big kiddo. She can do it. I will say that's, again, the max I planned out, because of course it is. So I've got, trying to figure out our real schedule for the fall, which is, you know, somewhat dependent on if we sign up for swim team. That's still not straight, is it? God, that is like really not straight. No, whatever. And the other thing, I think my husband's, our Cascade Winds band, I think starts rehearsals on the 11th, but I'm not sure because that is, you know, a holiday that some stuff is closed. So I don't know if they're going to start then, but I think the first rehearsal for the symphony that he's in is the 15th, so the week after this. So that's good. Very good. So I know that one is, because I'm working my part-time job that Monday. That's my last Monday. Hopefully I'll switch to Wednesday after that. And so I'm working my part-time job that day, and he's like, okay, well, I've got, you know, rehearsal that day. It's the first one. I was like, great. We got it. We've got this. Because we've got it. We've always got it. We can handle anything that we throw ourselves. None of those are very good colors for this, so we'll do a black one. This is V27 Colors Way B. So the weekend stickers, when you don't get the kits, you can get the weekend stickers like that. I don't know if I like that. So a lot changes on, you know, if she does sign up for swimming, you know, what our new normal schedule is. It's really hard to pick these things up off my desk. I need to get like a mat or something so that it might, I don't know if it makes it easier to pick it up off the mats, actually. Let's not go around pretending like I know what that means. There we go. So yeah, my new normal, whatever my new normal might be. I need more coffee. I love this kit. I think this kit is so adorable. I'm obsessed with it. I love how rainbowy it is. I love the decorations of it. Yeah, I am obsessed with this kit. I'm so happy I bought it in like every single size, because I have this kit for the pop-up planner, the Joe. I have this kit for my Anne planner, the big one with like the vertical, this style, but in like the huge one that shows your month and your week at the same time. And I got it in for this one, and I'm obsessed with this kit. All right, I've got my squares in, I've got my thingy in. I think I'm gonna do the workouts below here again. I really liked how that turned out, but I wanna figure out if I wanna do these anywhere. So I think I'm gonna do this one down here, because it's the only place it can go. And then I wanna do this one right here. That looks fun. And then I have that one, which I don't know if I'm going to use yet, but this is good base for that. And I'm going to pop these guys on for workouts. So, yeah, this has been working really well so far this week. So I'm definitely doing it again for the week of the 8th. And then after, that'll be then, by the time I decorate my next week for the week of the 15th, it'll be like a week and a half of doing it. So we'll see if it sticks around. So apples and green. This is kind of a different layout than what I did. I had the 4 on this side because I had my next week's section over there, which, you know, I don't mind. Perfect. I think I'm gonna put these away. I tried to stage all of my Planner Kate storage binders off to the side here because I figured it might be easier. I have these workout stickers in the Julie's Plan font. I want to put I want a little piece of thin washi. Which one do I like the look of better? I see now creators are always like, I wish you could talk to me, because that'd be very helpful. I think I like the stripe better. I mean, I'm not positive on it. I might be wrong. Now I don't know where to put this. Oofda. So it's still like 8 million degrees here. I realize that it's not actually 8 million degrees. I realize that it is way worse in the humid parts of this country. But it feels so hot and humid. And where I live in Oregon does not get humid, like ever. And so the humidity is killing me, Smalls. Killing me. It's gonna be kind of cold-ish, I think, at the coast this weekend, which is fine by me if it gets rid of the humidity. That's all I want. There's no humidity. Let's see. I want to get some flair on this guy, so we're gonna do a bunting flag. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The little flare pieces are so cute. And every time I say flare, I think of Jennifer Aniston in Office Space. You have not enough flair. I have 5 pieces of flair. Oh man, that movie is hysterical. Might be time for a rewatch of that. All right, I'm gonna get into some of the weekly stuff just because I'm thinking of it. We've got, I'm gonna do purple because there is no purple, so may as well do purple. Recycle day here. Which box do I want to put that on? I'll put it on one of these boxes. Whoops. I almost forgot to put out our bins on the second, or I mean on the first. It's not that I almost forgot. I thought about it 800 times. It's just then when my daughter woke up, we got busy doing other things, and then I almost forgot. I heard a large truck going down the street, and I was like, ah! It was not the garbage truck, but it definitely scared me thinking it was. And I got it out there, and they didn't come for like another 3 hours, which is fine. Okay, so I'm going to do my gap work, which I'm going to do on here. I think I'm just going to do it in a red guy. Oh, I don't know why I took it off of here. It's like infinitely easier to write on these things while they're still on here. So I'm in a Patreon, but the creator had to change her Patreon Zoom night, so now they're on Monday, which I won't be able to go to them until I actually switch my schedule for my part-time job. And then the Zooms will usually be before my husband has to go to Symphony. So yeah, we'll be fine. So I'm gonna miss a couple of Zooms this month, so that's why I'm not putting that here. I don't think we have any plans for this. Oh yes, we do have plans for this weekend. Let's do this one. So there's a car dealership in our town that has mostly German cars, Porsche, Audi, BMW, and they do an Oktoberfest every year. So we go. My dad has had Porsches literally my entire life. I think he had a brown one when I was born, and then we had a green one when we lived up in Portland. Then we had a light blue one, a dark blue one, a white one, the other one, I can't remember the color of. That one may have also been white, actually, now that I think about it. So we've always had Porsches, and my mom drives like one of their small SUVs. And so we still go to the Oktoberfest, even though we don't have my dad. So it's a ton of fun. My daughter loves it every year. You know, my mom's the the treasurer for our local chapter of the Porsche Club of America. So she knows a lot of people and everything like that. And they do Oktoberfest when you're actually supposed to do Oktoberfest, which is in September. It's a little bit early, but not too bad. Better than, I guess they just didn't want to do it on the 19th for some reason. I don't know what that reason is, but I've got that. I don't know. I've got a run, a 5K. I think it's in October. We're doing the Heaven Can Wait run this year because my friend, you know, she had breast cancer. And so she texted our group and was like, hey, does anybody want to do this with me? And my family was like, yep, we are in. So my husband started. I was like, and Austin's in. One of our friends will be 8 months pregnant at that time. So she probably is not going to run, but she might walk it. So we do have plans this weekend. We got to get ballet on here, which let's do this one of these ones. I have ballet shoes. I should have ballet shoes. I think, are they with the soccer balls? No. Did I lose my ballet shoes? Glare forever. Oh, I want to do waters. I forgot about that. Because I went to go track my water this week and I was like, oh, I don't have a water tracker. That's fun. Okay. Ballet shoes, ballet shoes. Where did you go? Ballet shoes, ballet shoes. I want to know. Ballet shoes. Ballet shoes. I feel like my daughter when she screams at her stuffies to come to her. I'm like, they're not coming to you, sweetheart. You either have to go get them or you scream loud enough that I go get them. And I don't want to go get them. All right, well, I'll find it later. Let's do this one. Actually, let's do this one. So ballet, and if we end up doing swim, yeah, it'll fit right there. So that's good. Let me add water droplets. Oh, that's a fun idea. Add them to the bottom of these guys, my little workout trackers. That's a fun idea. See if I like that. No, I can't cover too much of that guy. This is my favorite print. I love it. It is too perfect. And 2 more to go. Let's go over there somewhere. Oopsies. I think I really like this print too, but it's hard to see. I think it's little like small pen or pencil doodles of various subjects. Like I think that's a stack of books. That's a little globe. I can't tell what that is. That's an atom. That's a painter's palette thing. There's a pencil. Oh, those are scissors. I really like that pattern too. Okay. So we've got that. I really wonder where her ballet shoes went. Oh well. So our school district does something just a ton of fun. It's really, really easy for everybody to handle. That nobody has a problem with, ever. How could you ever have a problem with it? Every single Wednesday is an early release day. Every single one. Just all of them. So that's fun. And school doesn't really go that late anyway. Like, we usually would pick her up at like 2:10, and then on early release days, you pick them up at, I think it's 12:10. I have to double check that time before Wednesday the 10th rolls around. But yeah, so how much fun is that to just always have early release every single Wednesday the rest of our lives? This was not a thing when I was growing up. I went to high school in this district. And I mean, I went to a private elementary school and middle school, like one of the Catholic ones in town. But I went to our public high school, and this was not a thing. And my husband went to all years of public high school, or, public school in our town, and this was not a thing. I don't know when they started this. It feels pretty interesting. They say it's for teacher, like, improvements and stuff. But I know some teachers and they don't really do anything on Wednesdays, so I don't know. Maybe I just talked to teachers who are upset about it as well. It just feels like there's never any time for teaching. I mean, whatever. I'll get used to it. In the wintertime, I'll love it because we'll go skiing after I pick her up. But there's no snow on our mountain right now, okay? I can't go skiing. I want to decide if I want to track my lunches in here and my dinners in here. I don't think I do, because I kind of went overboard with my tracking of lunches and dinners and planning of lunches and dinners. And I have it in my Plum Paper Daily right now, just kind of all scratched out. And then I was adding them to our pop-up planner for everybody. So, because my daughter was like, wait a second, they have different lunches at school. I was like, well, I could also make different food for you. And she's like, what? Because all throughout preschool, I gave her the exact same lunch every single day. And I think she didn't know that I could do other things. So yesterday she had a charcuterie board, and we're coming up with different ideas for things that will make her happy. Husband has an appointment this day that I don't really care about. I mean, I do care about it. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. It's not for me. So it's in our pop-up planner. That's for everybody, but not in this planner. I don't know. I mean, I know he's working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week, and then Sunday. I don't know which days he's brewing. I would assume he's brewing at least one of these days and possibly 2 of these days, because it might be the time for his recipe idea to be getting together. So the brewery that he works for is they started their name, it's like their part of their name is project. It doesn't have the word brewery in it. And they just kind of always were like experimental stuff and things like that. So they have a production set, and that's mostly what he does. And then they have their assistant head brewer mostly focuses on stuff for the pub, smaller scale stuff. That does well. And my husband's big idea was he wanted to make a good tasting IPA that's at a really low ABV. ABV is alcohol by volume. And most IPAs, they're coming down again, thankfully. IPAs used to be around 5% maybe. And then, because then you have like a double Bock and then a triple. Those are going to be, they were like 4, 8, and 12 or something like that. And then IPAs just started inching up in ABV. And I mean, we still have plenty of IPAs that are like 7.2, but that's kind of now getting back lower. For a while there, it felt like a lot of our IPAs were at like 8%. They were just so high. And so we don't really like super high alcohol beers because, you know, you want to have fun and you want to have a good time up at the mountain just having a beer. But it's really hard when something is so, like, not that the beer is heavy feeling, it's just that the ABV is heavy. So my husband really wants to do low alcohol, good tasting IPA. And, you know, he's got his requirements for that, which I think are fun. Kitty here. And I am excited to drink the beer whenever it shows up. So it's time to make that beer, I think, either this week or the next week. So we'll see. I wonder if I should move that, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Got that in. So I don't know his schedule yet. I do know that he will bring her to school and pick her up on Thursday and Friday for the next, 6 weeks and possibly longer. Depends on if his schedule changes. And we got this. We've got that. We've got that. We've got that. And now I just want to do a little bit of fun decoration stuff because this looks really crooked. I don't know if it is or not. Looks like I went downhill on it. Okay, I love the brushstroke headers, but man, are they hard to reposition with those cute little edges. That one's really down too. Those ones almost look like intentionally down. That one looked unintentional. That's how you get around it. I love these and I always forget to use them because I love these too. I like the torn washi, so we're gonna do maybe a piece up there. Maybe a piece right there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna add a little next week section. Right there, that's a good spot for it. I'm contemplating writing to sign up for some swim on here, but I think I'll hold off. Oh, I wonder if he actually, I know symphony starts on the 15th, and in the past, the Symphonic Winds always starts the week before. Always, without fail. So I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and write it. I think I'm going to. So we've got these guys. We'll do this one. Little music notes. And I'm going to put that one right there. Whoa. I don't have enough room to write when's rehearsals start, but God, cat fur everywhere. I can do that. Got that. I'll do a little planner or planning time thing. It's not a payroll week. I always love adding this bag to Gap because it looks, the blue one of these guys looks exactly like the Gap's bag. It makes me laugh. And so that's why I like to add that. Oh, guess I can do it on here. Planning time. might be Thursday, actually. Thursday might work better. I'm going to add, that's like order, that's like when you get the order, huh? Because planner cake kits release for November on Monday the 8th. I'm very excited. I still don't know what I'm gonna get because I still don't even know what I'm doing for October in this planner. So it's very complicated in my own little mind where it means nothing, as one does. But I think that's everything I've got. And it just comes down to if I want to do any other little washy things anywhere. And I kind of do. So I'm going to put back to school. So how many times have we all been singing Billy Madison back to school this week? Oh, I almost had it. I win. Because we've been singing it a lot in my house. Maybe that's just us. My daughter was obsessed with school. She really, really enjoyed it. So I'm very happy to hear that. Back to school down there. That looks fun. Cool. I've got my this week list that I can then assign to stuff. I've got plenty of room for workouts and water next week. Don't really know what will end up going there. And yeah. I just love these little torn washies. They're so cute. Oh my God, this one. Oh my God. You can't even tell it's torn when I do it that way. Let's do it that way. Adorable. This print is little tiny. Can I get it too close? Oh my God, look at the little push pins. Let's do that over there. Do this one. I mean, this might now be going overboard. No, that's going overboard. I don't need that. Okay. Alrighty, well, that is my planner spread for the week of September 8th through the 14th. Got kind of, this will be our week to get a new normal in. So I'm really looking forward to what our new normal is going to be, kind of getting into life. Have a great rest of your week. I hope you guys had a great time getting back to school yourselves or your kids, or if it's not even a thing in your life, even better. Go on a vacation because now it's less expensive. Have a great rest of your day, and I will chat at you later, and you'll see my hands next time. Bye.